As a startup founder, if I'm building my MVP, so should I be aware of microservices? Should I be aware of all of the serverless, then build my MVP?
I think it's better done early. Like you could always, people do it all the time. They take a monolith and they break it down into smaller microservices. It's painful. If you start early, it's going to take you a little bit longer initially, but long term is going to have much more dividends. And like, what's the fundamental thing that differentiates one startup versus another, right? The two startups both are ride-hailing apps, right? Like, if you don't have any fundamental differentiation, the differentiation is time. The agility to launch new things is what's going to differentiate.
That is where monoliths wouldn't win.
No, it won't, because your teams are now all tied to this one big monolithic code base, and the change in the front end is backed up behind this change in the database that have nothing to do with each other, right? So the teams can't independently deploy, test, write code, and everything is getting sort of like part of this big thing, and it needs to run this huge monolithic regression test suite over time. So the agility is very important, because in a startup, running 10% faster might mean you get 70% more market, right? Putting a little bit of effort and time into the architecture upfront would have very high dividends in the long run.